welcome to this week's recap of The Amazing Race.
All right, the last leg, Haley and Blair were not getting along too well.
They were all blah, 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 blah.
They are in major need of some therapy.
They need something. I don't know. Maybe like some wine or something. I don't know. They need something.
All right, well, get ready for the Riviera.
Or as I like to call it, the Riviera.
You have to fly over the Alps to Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Then in Nice, you have to get fitted for some awesome duds.
Fancy clothes.
Fancy dress. And head over via helicopter to Monaco.
This is all about the cash this week, guys.
This is some crazy ass going down in Monaco. It is like the size of a postage stamp.
Yeah.
And like the richest people in the world.
Per capita, whatever.
Yeah,
that thing. Per capita.
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
So, who's on what flight?
All right, well, Allie and Steve were the first to depart, and they got on the earliest flight.
Yeah, it was like an hour
They were like
ahead
an
of
hour
everybody
ahead.
else.
Yeah, so everyone else pretty much was an hour later, except for Mike and Rochelle.
They were going to be like 3 hours later.
Yeah, almost 3 hours. So then they were smart, and they were like, Allie and Steve, let's try and get on their flight. Stand by.
Yeah, and they did!
Oh, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
When the lady started printing out those tickets, I was just like, oh my God, that's so cool.
She's not printing out a no.
No. Can you imagine how much that would suck?
Yeah, and poor Matt and Ashley, they were like kind of in the front of the pack, but they ended up booking the wrong flight.
Ooh,
and they ended
that's
up
rough.
getting in later than everyone else.
Yeah, in the long run, I don't think it really mattered, but
No.
at the time, that must have been devastating.
Well, when everybody got to Nice and they got to that fancy schmancy hotel, it was all Pretty Woman up in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yeah, bring this one out.
Yeah, they were getting their gowns fitted, the suits fitted, and they were like, we'll have this
Champagne.
ready for you tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
So I guess they had a night to, like, hang out.
Yeah.
Seems like they've been doing that a lot this season.
They've been doing that a lot this season, yeah.
They got to get those dates going.
You know what pissed me off?
What?
Everybody was like fake vomiting because Jeff and Jackie actually have a bit of a love connection going on.
Leave them alone!
They're just jealous.
Right.
All right,
So the next morning,
helicopter time.
yeah! That looks awesome.
Yeah, it did. I wouldn't want to do it though.
One team per helicopter.
They were flying in there like freaking James Bond.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So they flew into a roadblock. It's called Roses and Chocolat.
Oh, this looked amazing. So one person from each team had to pick up 2 items. A dozen roses and a box of chocolates. And then they had to find their partner on this beautiful yacht.
Right, the
and deliver it
partners
to
were
them.
waiting on the yacht while they were going through the errands. Those Grace Kelly roses were beautiful.
I want a rose named after me.
Forget it. All right. Mike couldn't find the yacht.
Oh.
He also couldn't say chocolates. Chocolatides.
Were you allowed to eat the chocolates on the way? I would have been chowing down on those while I was looking for the yacht.
No,
Seriously.
I think you had to give them intact to your partner.
Well, that sucks.
Well, after that roadblock was finished, they had to get their A's to the casino to Monte Carlo.
Oh, I just want to mention, did you notice how wet Mike's jacket was?
They're going to have to throw that out afterwards. He was soaked.
It must have been really hot there.
I think he sweats a lot, too.
Yeah, but okay. So, yeah, they go to Casino de Monte Carlo.
And Phil is waiting there in a tux.
Damn!
What? You give me that tux! All right, so...
He was looking sharp.
I don't think you can walk in there underdressed. They
No,
will
they'll be
not
like,
let you in.
Get out.
Could Phil ever be denied anywhere? No.
I don't think so.
All right, so it is a detour.
This was pretty cool because you didn't get to pick which detour you were doing.
Depending on what you got on the roulette wheel, determine which side of the detour.
Luck be a lady tonight. Okay, so let's talk about the 2 detours.
On the red side, it was Don't Slack Off, which was a zip line, and then you have to walk back a slack line, and that was really high up.
It was really high up, but did you see that gorgeous view of the city? Oh my gosh.
Did you feel that wind?
That looked pretty scary, yeah. And if you get black, you have to do Win by a Nose.
So you gotta go to this church that was kind of hard to find, I think.
I think a lot of teams had difficulty finding it.
And you have to make a perfume and a cologne.
They give you the instructions and the ingredients. You got
like 3 or 4 of them were not labeled.
They were
and you had to figure out what they were. Yeah. So Jenny and Jelani, Jeff and Jackie, and Matt and Ashley, they all had the slack line.
Jenny and Jelani got off to kind of a rocky start getting to this place because Jenny was working with Laura in the roadblock, and Laura had her map.
Yeah. So they had to do it without a map. But it looks like they finally got it back. Or another map, anyway.
They may have gotten another map.
But boy, was it windy. Other than that, I don't think this one was really that hard.
It looked like they were pretty much breezing through it. Did you see Jackie just like a freaking dressage horse in there?
If the height didn't bother you, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
It seemed really cool.
Yeah.
I'd be into that.
So on the perfume one, that was a little more difficult. Allie and Steve, Mike and Rochelle, Laura and Tyler, and Haley and Blair. Obviously, Haley and Blair have an advantage
They're
because...
both chemistry minors.
Right. So they got it on the first try, but everybody else, it was 2 times.
Yeah. And
2 times a lady.
Yeah. And I could see how that would get really frustrating because I feel like once you're smelling a lot of stuff, it's really hard to differentiate. Yeah. And I feel like that concentration of smell would make you feel so sick. Yeah. After a while.
And give you a really bad headache.
Yeah. So we forgot to mention too, for both of these detours, they had to pick up a Ford Fiesta from the valet.
I love it.
Yeah. So they had to drive themselves around.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them got lost.
Exactly. All right. So the pit stop was the Plage de Passable.
Fancy.
All right. So in first place was Haley and Blair.
Whoa.
Right? 0 to hero.
This was a no-fight leg, and I thought it was hilarious when Blair was like, man, give a girl a nice outfit and make her look pretty, and she has a great day.
And Haley was all like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so they got a special treat.
Wow, they won a trip to South Africa.
Ah, I want to go.
Amazing. All right, second place, Allie and Steve. Third place, Mike and Rochelle. I think all of them came in pretty close.
Pretty close, yeah.
And Matt and Ashley, too, in 4th place. And then the second grouping also came in pretty close. Jenny and Jelani and Laura and Tyler, who also won date night.
Whoa!
I'm really digging the date nights this season. I think it's really... the whole concept, for me, was amazing this season.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
However, my favorite couple, Jeff and Jackie, got eliminated.
No! They were like the only blind date couple that actually wants to date.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
No, doesn't, not Allie and Steve, Laura and Tyler kind of want to date?
Sort of.
Kind of wanna?
They're like, maybe, but we're focusing on the race.
Yeah. I think they will be dating after the race is over.
See.
I see a lot of chemistry
between you mean Jeff and Jackie?
Jeff and Jackie and Laura and Tyler, I think.
See. Well, Jackie did give Jeff her number, so...
All right, so next time it is a 2-hour delicious episode in Africa.
That's going to be awesome.
There's going to be lots of animals.
They're throwing freaking raw meat out to hyenas.
And lots of dangerous terrain. I think they're like going sand skiing or something.
That's what it looks like. Looks pretty awesome.
Should be really cool. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Which detour would you have done?
And which team are you rooting for? Or teams?
I would have done the perfume one. I don't like heights.
I want to do the don't slack off. That looks awesome.
Well, it's a good thing we're not partners. So until next time,
much love.
Edit.